Hey there guys, what's going on? It's me, Alex from FireOC, and today I'm reviewing the SC401 and EX4 ESC and programming card from funshobby.com for $120. Great ESC, gonna say that now, and motor, hint hint. Opening up the box, what you're gonna find of course is the motor and the ESC, as well as the very tiny, they're very short motor to ESC wires, as they do come non-soldered. You are gonna have to solder it yourself, and the wires are very short. It's kind of hard to get to work on any truck. It was kind of hard to get to work on my SCTE. The ESC feels very well built. So does the motor. The ESC has a fan as well as a heat sink, and the motor has a heat sink as well, just to kind of get rid of some heat. Programming card is pretty normal. It's used just by one button, but it has everything you need, like motor timing, throttle punch, and reverse power and stuff like that. So I figured it was time to mount it up in my SCTE and get it running. Okay, here's my first time. This is literally my first lap with this combo, and I love it. It has a ton of torque where you need it, and it has crazy top speed. On an SCTE paired with a 12-tooth pinion, hit about 40 miles an hour, which was pretty consistent too. It wasn't just I got really good grip on one session. And the thing that's kind of weird is because my 5100 kV motor is slower than this, and this is a 4600 kV motor. So if you are thinking about getting a Viper 5100 or anything over this, I would probably go for this, because this is the fastest lower kV motor that I have ever used. And the good thing about this one is that even though it's not like a 2200 kV motor, it still has plenty of torque. Maybe if you're on a shorter track, you might want to go with the 2200. They do have options anywhere from the 2200 all the way to a 5600, I'm pretty sure. The track condition was pretty bad because it had rained throughout a week or so, and thank God a lot of people from the track got together over the weekend, over the long weekend, and sealed off a bunch of potholes and got rid of some water, so the track wasn't very consistent. However, the motor did feel like it was giving me a ton of torque, even though I didn't have much traction, which is good, because on a high traction surface this is going to give you crazy amounts of torque. It's crazy. And this is not a quiet motor, it is a loud motor. It is going to run very loud, and if you run this on an SCTE with I would recommend a 11 or a 12-tooth pinion. Maybe if you're like on a short track, you might be able to go a little bit higher, just because you're not going to be going full throttle the entire time. But I run a 12-tooth, and I was hitting about 160, 160, 170, places like that, which is good to keep it under the. I usually try to keep my larger motors. That is, if it's a smaller motor, I usually try to keep it under like 160 or so. But I kept this one under 570. So guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.